Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom podcast, where I'm here with my boys, my brothers, the man them, the guys who are here to talk about today's extremely special episode. Wait for what we have in store for you. This Divided is probably going to be a long episode. I apologize, but it's going to be worth it.
It's going to be worth looking into.
It's literally going to be the episode of the half year. That's what it is.
We're going around the globe.
We're literally
worldwide.
We touch a little bit of Paris.
Oh,
Go over to the
worldwide
States.
sneaker mania.
yeah.
We then head.
I'm one thing.
I can't believe that. Go to the US quickly. Come back to the home
with
borders.
the big machine.
Right.
Your girl
Quickly.
want my shoe collection, but not be that kind of person I be.
Well, quickly
so bad.
touch the base. Might go Boston.
Yes.
Quickly to Oregon.
Yes.
Touch back down in London.
Yes.
Just touch
Quick
down
little
in
trip
London.
to Paris.
Yes.
Depends where you are on the map.
First time in America.
Oh my gosh.
Before we get into it, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button.
Where's you from them? Guys, stop it, man.
Let's aim for 50,000 likes
Get 50,000 comments.
by tonight.
Can you imagine? But guys, hey, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back, man.
It's good to be black.
Amen.
What?
I can't believe you said that.
Wait, what? I didn't see that coming.
I didn't. Far left. Left of the field.
But yeah, man.
Move like. In fact, that was less obvious than Bronny landing in the Lakers with
Yeah.
LeBron James.
But was that not obvious?
That was super obvious.
Yeah.
So gonna happen, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
nepotism.
Hey, man, make it work.
We're here
Okay.
for it.
Like, sometimes you just need to make it work for yourself.
Make it
Yeah.
work,
I
man.
mean, it was always going to happen, but
Hey,
maybe that's what Ronaldo's waiting for.
One
His
more
son
year.
his son is young. His son
Yeah.
needs at least another 10 years.
10.
And plus, when you're playing your dad's shadow, you're going to need 12 years.
Yeah.
Because
To get there.
But yeah, man. In fact, so let's even go into that. Euros. Obviously, some of you might not know or might know the Euros are currently going on.
Yes.
Football is being played. How you guys? Who is your favorite team? Have you guys been paying attention to the Euros?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. This has probably been one of the Euros where I've really tapped out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, England aren't playing a beautiful game.
No.
But I didn't really expect much from England, to be
Yeah.
completely honest.
Go, man.
Yeah.
France has disappointed me.
They're failing upwards.
I have a conspiracy.
Oh,
for
yeah.
that.
We love a Bolu conspiracy at the beginning of an episode.
France have too many big time players
Facts.
for them to like. It doesn't make sense for them to perform when it doesn't count. You
Because
know
there's
what I
no
mean?
glue.
Exactly.
They need
Like,
some mid-tier players who just hold down the fort.
who will put the effort in these group stage games, in these.
I feel that's England's
quarterfinals.
problem. But also selection.
England's problem is that Saka had to go left back.
No. Because I feel like
Fundamentally,
Southgate has a problem, yeah. I feel like Southgate wanted to do the whole, we're going to pick guys that are in form, rather than pick guys that have saved you every time. I haven't been the biggest fan of Maguire as a United fan. I'm not going to come
Oh,
on
I
cap.
love him.
But for England, he turns up. Him and Mark Gay at the back,
Quick question. You still think you can beat him in a 1v1?
yes.
Okay.
But I have
wanna
the utmost
double
respect to him
check.
at the international level.
but you know the thing is that everyone was on him for wanting to pick Maguire in the first place, because like, how are you going to pick someone
That hasn't played well.
that
And
hasn't
that's
played
fair.
well?
That's fair.
And there are people who are kind of waiting for the call up that have had an
But then
amazing season.
my question
That's
to
why
that,
fans are actually rubbish people.
first thing is,
Yeah.
why do you listen to fans when you
That's
know
real.
what you've
You
tested?
actually get paid to do this.
But my other question,
I don't listen to pedestrians when I'm doing my job. Like,
imagine if every person that was driving the car listened to the people
But
walking on the
hey,
pavement.
the customer's always right.
And then the alternative view is you bring guys along who are new to the fold, like Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Where's their minutes?
Yeah.
You bring guys like Cole Palmer, Foden,
Yeah.
Bellingham, great players, but they all basically play in the same position.
Yeah.
and you're playing all of them at once.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna lose out on the actual effectiveness of one of them or two of them because they're playing opposition. Those are my views. I feel like France might come through with it. I feel like Portugal could do a sneaky thing, but I don't really know.
Portugal are literally facing France.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like France should do it, but if anybody's gonna jam
my hype, Amir, jam
it
my
could
hype.
be Portugal.
Yeah.
Germany are on a steamrolling thing.
I want Portugal to win the whole thing. I feel like
Really?
they have the players to, and they should.
Nah, man. As much as I love Ronaldo, it's gonna go to his head.
No, but it won't matter anymore. He's done it twice.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
2 Euros is gonna be an interesting matchup to a World Cup though.
If he plays, apparently he wants to play it, but that's the story.
He wants to play the World Cup.
Apparently,
He should just play and manage, man.
I feel yeah, but he's gonna.
He played manage last one because he
he's
got
gonna
injured
more
in group
play
stages.
than manage.
Yeah, man. Ronaldo, man.
That's the
my
problem
dad.
with such a big.
I feel like Germany they are playing football. Germany and Spain. If I'm being frank, taking out all of the other non-factors, the form of Germany and Spain.
No, but guys, this is our problem.
I'm not mad.
This is our problem
Go on.
because they are playing each other. Portugal and France are playing each other. There's nothing. The game's gone. There's nothing to look forward to.
This happened last time, though.
We're having final level games in the.
Well, that's why we had
Quarters, bro.
flipping Dortmund versus thingy in the Champions League
And I
final.
was completely there for it.
Yeah, come on, man.
They could have even won it.
It's like having Austria versus Turkey in the finals of the Euros because everybody just played horribly, or everyone's played. All the good teams are playing each other,
Hey,
and all the
to be
bad
fair,
teams are played.
I haven't watched Austria's games. I heard they
no,
been kicking ball. though.
guys.
The Austria-Turkey game was amazing.
I heard they been kicking ball.
Yeah, Ralph Rangnick, you guys should have.
Fair, bro.
Like,
Fair.
he's the guy that holds the blueprint for that type of gegenpressing football. Sorry, guys, we'll turn into the 4-2-3-1 pod, but this is just a little football segment. But yeah,
Before we move off from football,
yeah.
Quarterfinals predictions.
Episode will be out by then, and the next round will be being played. I don't know if
but
it's
as
worth
in,
it.
just put it out there, innit? See if we were right.
What's the quarterfinals matchups?
We've got Spain,
Spain, Germany, France, Portugal, England, Switzerland,
and
Turkey,
someone else.
Netherlands.
Yeah, Turkey, Netherlands. That's it.
I feel like Netherlands could beat Turkey.
I'm saying 2-1 Turkey, 2-1 Netherlands. Sorry.
I'm saying.
Ooh, I don't know about scores.
I'm saying France. France should beat Portugal.
I'm going 3-2 for that.
I'm saying Germany, Spain.
Germany, Spain. I'm saying they're going pens.
I think pens.
I feel like they will go.
I feel like Penn's 2-2.
But I feel like Spain could do it.
I feel like
There's a
Spain.
slight. There's a reason. There's a slight.
Spain, like 92nd minute, Nico Williams,
Or an
just like
Oziabao.
Yeah.
Or Lamina. Something. Just a something. Split second.
Danny Olmo.
Yeah.
He's baller. I remember seeing. I remember seeing tweets like your favorite type of baller, and then there was like one with Shaqiri, Diego Jota,
Lol.
and I was like, oh, love those type of players.
Imagination ballers now though.
Just absolute crashes.
Yeah.
Everything
Until
just
they stop
happens.
crashing.
Yeah. But yeah, go on, continue. Sorry.
Then who was the last one?
England, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
I don't care. You know what?
I'm actually thinking 2-1 Switzerland.
I feel like it really, honestly, it really depends on the England starting lineup.
It really depends on how Xhaka is feeling. Because if Xhaka is thinking,
When Xhaka turns up for Switzerland, he turns up.
like if Xhaka is thinking, Saka, as much as I love you, you're punk. You and your team are all punks. I've played in your league and I've actually gone nearly unbeaten with Leverkusen. The Premier League, excuse my friends, is actually a piece of shit. All of you guys are actual wankers.
You know what?
Actually,
I can really hear him saying that as well.
Huh?
I can really hear him saying that.
I can hear him saying in the dressing room, like
These were nothing.
literally, we've seen them
Look
on
at
the
them play.
TV.
Normal guys.
We've seen them on the TV. They're all normal. These guys are all meaty.
Only person that we should be scared of is Kobe Mino, and I'll take care of him myself.
Yeah. Jude Bellingham was just a light skin you that does.
Can you imagine? Hey, you know what? Yeah, I was happy when he scored, and I was angry when Kane scored because I was like, Kane, you've done 90 minutes of midfielder,
Bro.
playing in. Why are you playing deeper than Bellingham?
But that's the way he plays.
No, that's not. No,
I
but
don't know. That's not your assignment.
when he
but
was playing, for Bayern, he makes sure for most of the part he's the topmost player on the pitch.
See, this is where
And he's not that fast, so he has to be.
This is where the problem is, because you're talking about clubs where someone is patterning him.
Yes.
This is England.
Yes, where he has free reign as captain. Most experienced player. Man, I still remember when guys used to pattern him to push up.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's OG. He's ruling the park and do whatever he wants.
Just because he scored how many pens? I'm joking.
Hey man.
Last but not least, France and Portugal.
No, we said France.
Yeah,
will
you
win
said
that one.
France. England was the last one. England, Switzerland was the last one.
Going back to Bellingham, I'm seeing that Adidas are doing some nice sponsored adverts with featuring his boots.
Fam. First, sorry. In line with that, the upside down Adidas logo.
Yeah.
With just his boot.
Yeah, because he's wearing
Y'all
a full
working.
Nike kit was kind of funny.
Y'all working. That was
It was kind of funny.
With the Nike socks as well. Yeah, yeah.
But
Just
they
cut
cut
off-
they cut
just
it
so that-
right there.
Yeah.
Literally. You guys
Kinda
are
Just
funny.
like
You're working.
I think it was Copa America where there was a player who has a Nike boot.
Yeah.
And they've cut off, and then someone's grabbing on. It's like someone's grabbing onto his
But
leg.
that was a fan made one, and it was like everyone wants a pair. But Nike
Yeah.
didn't make that one.
Oh, I thought it was actually
no,
like.
it was a fan that made that one.
Okay.
If Nike had made that one, that would have been a great rebuttal.
Yeah.
Or a great like way to
Yeah.
establish marketing. But yeah, man.
It
Yeah,
is. But yeah,
Nike.
great. The Bellingham PR right now.
bro, it's at an all time
having
high.
his own commercials.
All
and,
time high.
obviously, they've got the logo for him.
Yeah.
That's. I don't know if it's dropped yet. Or
The
it's
JB
yet-
logo is out.
Yeah, it's
but
out.
it's gonna. I guess like product wise, they're gonna see how they can roll it out
Yeah.
in the near future. But
They need to make a Jude Bellingham mixtape and just start off with the after he scores for England, when it was like, who else?
Yeah.
yeah.
Start off like that.
But you can see they can't even do that because he's wearing a Nike kit.
No, not Adidas. Just Jude Bellingham.
Oh,
PR.
just cheaper than people. Fair. Yeah, but it doesn't work again.
Because
But I
it's the
get
Nike-
what you're
it's the
saying.
Adidas, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so all of them are just headshots.
Yeah, literally.
Well,
Yeah.
go on.
What you
Moving
But
on.
moving on from footwear in
Yeah.
the football world, let's move on to what's on foot today.
Cool.
What have you got on football?
In the
League?
real world.
I am repping the Mandem as per usual. My daily
Well, we didn't get
chat.
the memo, guys. Sorry. First of all, before we continue, I said in the group chat, guys, wear heaters from this year.
I can't lie, you said that today.
I can go and change. You know, I'll put stuff in my boot.
Sorry, your range master. We apologize
I got it on lock,
that you have
Keeper.
everything.
I got it
literally.
on lock, bro.
I
I
apologize.
actually didn't see that.
It's fine. But yeah, what you on foot today?
I have on foot my heaters from last year.
Mm-hmm.
The Cortez 95
Cortez
Pictings.
Le Monde.
That way.
Shoe of the year, somethings.
Yeah. Previous shoe of the year. Moving on to something that could be potential shoe of the year for this year.
Don't think this counts.
Yeah. Lorenzo, we love you.
No.
But-
As in my specific pair doesn't count.
I don't think your pair should count. But
This
I
is
think-
like an LV.
No. Well,
This,
yeah.
This is
I'm
like an
talking about in
LV
general.
Louis Vuitton minimum access.
But there was access was there because I got it.
Well, the
Yeah.
LVs.
No.
Access was there.
No.
No,
I'm saying my specific pair.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
as in,
We'll
in terms
talk
of-
about it in general.
In general,
In general,
I think it still
I
counts.
think it should count.
It's just,
But
it's just
you don't.
You just weren't there.
Literally, you lacked.
It's just proximity. Not you,
specifically. Sorry,
but
bro, not you. You know, I'm not. at
No,
you,
but it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this ain't at you, innit? This is
Yeah.
at everyone else who'll be like, oh no, like they shouldn't count as customs. It was general releases or custom.
And if you don't know what we're talking about the Lorenzo OG MX95
Which Malcolm has
drop.
on foot his own.
Yes, I
Custom
have.
pair.
I have the M1 of ones, the friends and family, yin and yang, peace levels, and all that kind of stuff.
What colorways are there?
We have
No, it's
the dusk pair, the dusk colorway, sorry, on the outstep of the shoe, and the Lazio on the instep of the shoe. And yeah, you'll see this more in the zoom-ins and whatnot. But yeah, that's what you got on foot today.
Yeah, but as I was saying, the reason why that pair is because obviously yes, it was general release, but
It was very
it
limited.
generally wasn't released.
Points were made.
Yeah, fairs.
Like London only. If you were there, you were there.
Right.
And
Hey,
then
man.
Pairs went online and it was like, I don't know. Actually, do you want to check, Polly, do you want to check it out whilst you're on your thingy? Or Michael?
But the thing is, though,
What prices are at now? Check eBay because I don't know how it would work on StockX.
No, I don't think it's on StockX anyway.
nah, it shouldn't be on StockX because
Yeah, so
1,000.
a shoe that's not even on StockX.
should that be a benchmark if you can resell it on StockX?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a benchmark, but I feel like that's a parameter that,
Oh yeah, not
in
bench-
this case,
yeah.
is interesting to go by.
So I'm seeing a range of prices.
Go on.
1.7k.
Yeah. Those odds have come down from the 50k.
Some people are on the 800 vibe.
Yeah. Never know, please.
1,250, 790.
So we're looking at 800 to 900 on average.
No, we're looking more like to 1,000. Maybe the 1.2 on average.
Is it?
On 1.2 on average.
Yeah, because there's 1.75s, 1.4s.
Oh, okay.
And there's also then 890s, and
yeah.
so I'd say 1.2.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say that because it was a general release, but it wasn't a general release in terms of like, if you're in London, you were able to get it. If you're outside London, then you're gonna rate for
some
whatever.
Some people came down
religion
from other parts of the world, but I get what you're saying.
Go on.
So then, question. Let's say, for example,
if
huh?
Nothing. Continue. I said the gang pulls up. Is a question.
Right.
Go on.
If the Cortez 95 drop was strictly only regional, how it was at the start, would that then? Because what you're saying is it was only accessible in the UK for
the UK niggas.
Yeah. So
this is for
with
the niggas.
with what happened with the
For
Cortez
niggas.
95s, if they didn't put it online, for example, would you still be saying the same thing that it shouldn't count as shoe of the year?
I would, because they released it in different places.
No, but even like, for example, when we speak of JFG's collaborations and some of the Chicago exclusive colorways, if we wanted to put that in the shoe of the year conversation, we could.
So why not for Renzo?
But when you say shoot, when people talk about his ones, JFG's, which we will probably come on to a bit later in terms of the 1000s and stuff, they were.
Sorry. The 1000s were worldwide, but I'm talking about his specific Chicago colorways that come out as part of packs.
But people don't regard that as
No, but like even the Keisha Blues,
Yeah.
they were exclusive to what's it called?
To Chicago, no?
But they are in the conversation for shoe of the year.
yeah.
Alrighty then, I got my point. I left the sun.
No, I hear it, but at the same time I don't, because one is very regionally based. If it was worldwide but limited, fair enough. The niggas had a chance.
Yeah, but the Chicago release
why
was limited to his store in Chicago.
Yeah, it hasn't been considered.
Yeah, but why should everyone have to have a chance to get it for it? To
Not everyone had the chance in the first place. Whether it's 1,000 pairs, whether it's 10,000.
But said Melia cool, but fewer choice.
People are gonna miss out. Let's be frank.
That is true, it's true.
So I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good parameter.
I feel like as a community, we will do this, but as a community, I feel like for the full year, we're gonna come up with parameters.
Yeah. We will. We'll gradually establish our rule book and navigate.
Because I feel like because you can't go into anything in life without having boundaries and / parameters. Because there's no order. Otherwise, I can now go and say, yeah, you could say this shoe, or like, if I was being super obtuse, I could say like a GR Vomero sneaker of the year. But what is the parameters?
See, the problem is with setting parameters though, is that this is based on what people like, what you like.
Yeah.
You can't quantify what you like.
But there's general consensus as well.
I think
even still, like, for example, you can't. Let's say you eat something.
Yeah.
And you were to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, for example. We can't all come in the same number. Like, you can't quantify something that's an opinion.
But where you have so many different opinions, there's always one common opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because when we did our shoe of the year with Moses,
and
I said that I was putting the J Balvin's number 5, I believe. Yeah. But it was like,
that's number 1.
That's number 1 for me.
But the thing is, where we would have come down to a collective 7, we would have some of us.
We wouldn't have all agreed. It would be an average.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's the average. The average is the common opinion.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's an average.
It's an average.
Because it's there.
No. The average isn't the common opinion. The average is, in a sense, where if I say it's number 1 and you say it's number 7, but this is number 5, the final average will be closer to Bolu's answer than either of us. So is that our common opinion? Do we share that opinion?
Well, where there's more people, it will become the common opinion.
It's not.
It's your mix.
Because by it being number 4, you actively disagree because you put it 7.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it can't be the common opinion.
Yeah. But
it's just an average.
I guess at the end of the day, when it comes to it, some people will like, oh, you know what, I can settle for that. And then I can settle for
but you wouldn't, if you put a 7 and it comes up as a 3, trust me, you're not settling for that.
So like with Michael's example, let's say if we had a whole group of people, like half put 7, half put 1. The average would be 5 then, or middle, 4, whatever. So
Between 4 and 5.
That's not the common opinion, if that makes sense.
That's just settling.
Yeah,
Exactly. Settle, lads.
I know what this reminds me of? The election. But hey, guys.
Low.
Yes.
Eman, what have you got on foot today?
Yeah. Today I'm wearing the Bread Reimagined Air Jordan 4s. Shoe that came out this year. One of this. The thing is, this is so long ago. But remember, there was a time we were actually having rumors about this shoe, and people didn't like it.
Yes.
I am people.
Same.
Like, it's just good that now we can look back on it and be like, people were flip flopping, and now they're here. They've seen the light.
I stood on business.
Did you see that? Because I twitched.
Hey, man.
But yeah,
like others.
Bread Reimagined Air Jordan 4, a shoe that we will talk about a bit later.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of shoes that dropped this year, let's go into what's on the table.
Cool.
We have Travis's first formal offering as his own silhouette
Interesting.
in the form of the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack.
Jumping.
In the
Look at my jumper.
in the reminiscent colorways of the reverse Mocha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the white hues. You've got this time a gum sole.
Yeah.
You've got brown textile features in
The
the
red
toe
accents.
box, on the sides and upper. Jumpman on the tongue with the Cactus Jack logo on the heel tab.
Both in red.
Yeah, both in red. Reverse swoosh. And then on the instep, we have a normal facing swoosh, both in sale. And that basically sums up the crepe. Kind of like a Jordan 4 vibe.
Does anybody know what the
sole.
reading is on the strap?
That's what I was going to ask as well. What's that? Is it a character? Is it just lines?
I want to say it's just lines. I don't think it has a specific meaning.
I thought it was actually meant something.
No, I don't think so,
I
unfortunately.
thought it was a language.
I don't think so. And on the stickers that hold it closed, it says the Jack graphic will wear off with use over time. And I believe that Jack graphic refers to, for those of you who can't see,
At the bottom.
the Jack graphic on the
sole.
bottom.
Makes sense.
So if it wears off, I don't know where it'll wear off to.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? I've seen YouTubers who have got the shoe and after like a day, it's already started wearing off.
Is
Oh.
it?
Yeah,
It's
so
kinda
I
whack.
don't.
Charge it.
It's not.
That's
a
probably
great.
why they wrapped up so tightly.
Yeah,
Not fair,
let's
actually.
Let's actually talk about the box and everything. Great box.
Great box. Very hefty though. Very weighty.
Makes sense.
What was
And it-
retail for this?
185.
Okay.
Okay.
185, 195. And it comes with, so the shoe itself comes in like a tweed bag,
Yeah.
reminiscent of the material used on the brown material.
Yeah.
And then it's wrapped in paper and it has the stickers on the paper. So you open the stickers and then
Did the sticker say something on it? Or am I bugging?
that's what I just said now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So the Jack graphic will peel off or peel away over time. And I remember there was a bit of a conversation around it, like authenticating the shoe, because people were saying, how can StockX be sending pairs out unzipped or basically StockX didn't unwrap the shoes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's like, if you want the shoes, quote unquote, box fresh, these shoes need to stay wrapped.
Yeah.
And if they undo it, you might complain and say, my shoe didn't come wrapped. This
Yeah.
is wrong.
Yeah.
So where's the middle ground between?
Like you haven't authenticated it
Exactly.
because the shoe hasn't been touched. But
Exactly.
At the same time, people will be like, "My shoe has been touched. It's not." I still think it's very dumb.
Yeah, so it's a
Like-
bit of it might have been, maybe that's like an oversight on Nike's part.
That's not their that's not their problem.
But at the same time, it's not their problem.
Because
It's
they
not
know
their
their
conversation.
stuff
Such
is
a
authentic.
personal problem, especially with them having beef with StockX. Like, that's actually such a you problem.
Yeah.
It's an interesting narrative, but it shows. I feel like that starts to show the very dark, and I don't know if you want to call it dark, but the way that some people are very meticulous about certain things. I guess some people will say, "Oh yeah, the experience of it all," and "Oh no, I want me to literally be the first person to." But when you work in retail, those are the type of customers that kind of piss you off.
And on top of that, some experiences are just meant to be for people who actually went and got it retail. That's just it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You know
Because even like the whole thing of like a store display in the shoe, it's somebody that's going to buy the last pair of shoes off the door.
Yeah.
Be upset that their shoe was the display shoe
Yeah.
that was out. So I feel like it's a bit awkward. But like you said, it's not really Nike's problem.
Yeah. They know that their stuff is real.
And in reality, it's not even a StockX problem. It's really like people who are like very pedantic and specific problem.
Exactly.
Whether they really care about it or not. What do you guys think of the shoe? Now it's in person in front of you.
I actually haven't felt it. Let me get one, please. I thought he was gonna give that one to Bolu.
Sorry.
Corduroy on the actual toe box.
No, it's not corduroy.
What is it?
It's like textile.
Okay, textile on the toe box. Other bits is just leather.
I don't mind the leather.
Don't mind it.
It's like tumbled leather. It's quite. It looks quite. Looks quite nice. Feels quite nice.
Yeah, I remember. To be honest, I was in Central today and I saw some guy wearing it in End, and I was thinking, like, I've always felt this about the shoe, but it's like, it's at a weird length, weird height. Sorry, it's not a mid.
Sorry, it's been.
Did he tap the table?
Just opened.
I didn't even smell it myself.
Take that one.
No, that's cool, bro.
It's not.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
That's a good fresh shoe.
It's not a mid. It's not a high.
It's almost like an RM height.
Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously there's this whole tongue, but that doesn't go high enough. It's like an awkward height.
It's like a Jordan 4, but like they cut it down a little bit.
Type of vibe. Yeah. The shape was also quite weird. It's like an L, but an L which is like laying down.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Kind of.
But yeah, it's not for me. And sorry, I'm being too particular. But apart from that, yeah, it's just another Travis shoe that will sell well because of who he is.
I don't know about sell well. I don't think there was enough stock of it for people to.
That's the whole point, though.
And I know there's more colorways on the way, so it should be interesting to see how they're received.
I think we've seen pictures of
a green and navy blue pair.
Yeah, green and navy blue. What was it like? Are you talking about like the highlighter green and black he was wearing? He was wearing one.
Although that was that one as well. But the one I'm talking about is like a marine green almost.
Okay.
With like a navy sort of situation going on.
And now we've started to see.
And a smaller swoosh on the instep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We've started to see the Sharkidon, which it looks like its official name now.
Yeah.
The Sharkidon is the name of the silhouette. It looks like in a sale pair that's rumored to drop. I don't think there was a date on it.
Not yet.
But I feel like it'll be 2025. I don't think it's going to be 2024.
I feel like it might be soon. I feel like it might be end of the year.
You think so?
Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't really read. I just saw the picture. I didn't actually read on it. So that'll be interesting if and when that comes out. So that'll be now 2 silhouettes for Travis Scott. And yeah.
Should be interesting.
Go on.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at a shoe.
Yeah, go on.
But I feel like it's because I really like the sole.
Oh, because it's gum.
Yeah. And like even with the whole, like it feels like it's catering towards skating and looking nice as well with it being like ribbed along the sides. Obviously, it having actual like indentations along the actual sole.
I don't know if it's a skating vibe though. I don't know if I can necessarily.
This just feels like correct. I'm not skating it, but if man's gonna do a kickflip and the grip comes all the way up here, feels like it would work. You know what I mean? I could just be chatting rubbish. I probably am, but agenda over facts in it.
Fair.
I like the sole anyways.
And obviously it ties in nicely to what Nike have going on with them releasing basketball/lifestyle silhouettes in the Flight 89s they released. Obviously there's rumors of these people do it. Actually, let me not talk about that in case it's not real. But there's like pennies. Now we've seen phone posits come back. Eggplants dropped this year already.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, a lot of the basketball lifestyle shoes have come back out. I think obviously now we have the AE1s, which
on the other side of the pond.
Yeah. Which have massive effect. Obviously, I'm not into basketball. I've seen what they seem to be doing. You guys can probably talk more to that.
He did his thing. Can't
the ads and everything.
Yeah,
and
we'll
it's
definitely
nice.
get there.
It's nice to see a shoe wizard, which is in a retro, gain so much hype, especially from Adidas. Kind of graduating from this whole Yeezy malarkey that they've had going on.
And they're gradually allowing other things to flourish in the project and they get more and more attention.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, see what happens when you let go of the superstar.
Anyway, moving on swiftly. I took a trip to the city of Paris. I was actually staying just outside of Paris in a place called Lozère. And
Is it a loser?
and it was
A loser in loser.
it was like maybe like half an hour out of Paris.
Yeah.
So a bit of a train ride away. But yeah, went there for Paris Fashion Week, and it was a very interesting time. You know me, I didn't step without keeping my eyes open. But let's talk about the reason why I went there first. So I went there with a group called Notoire, which is a futsal community that I play futsal with and help to produce content for. And we went to go make some content in Paris. And so we were like, Paris Fashion Week starts midweek. Let's get there on Monday, start running up some content. So Monday and Tuesday, we play football with some Parisians. And I've clocked something. I've clocked why French football is at the level it is. They play with no respect.
How so?
It doesn't matter how much older than you, or how much older you are than them.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you're from. There's no tourism pass. There's no, let's treat them a little different because they're not here.
Tax. Yeah.
Nothing, bro. They leave it on the court every single time.
So what, you saying you got nutmegged by a 15-year-old?
I didn't get nutmegged. But broski, I was playing with like a maybe 15, 16-year-old. He was weighting me, bro.
Damn.
Like where I'm shifting him and I'm not moving, but he's also not moving.
Okay.
And I was playing with Robbie, who runs Notoire. I was playing with a guy who works with as well, Francesco. Pappy Abs pulled up from NSG, and we're all on the court playing these young G's. Broski, I'm not even gonna come and cap and say we won the game. They worked us. A humble 6-3.
Oof.
And you know when I knew it got intense? When the goalkeeper stepped out.
No.
The goalkeeper stepped out after we scored a goal. And automatically I realized that he was the best player on their team.
He was in goal for a
He
reason.
was just chilling.
He was cooling off, just observing. Bro, when he came here, he's doing the ball rolls and the movements, jinky me jinky. I said,
Cheeky with cheeky.
whoa. So you're chilling in goal for what? What were you doing?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He want to keep it easy for you, eh?
That's when I realized, yeah, no manners.
Yes, he's polite. Just keep it polite.
But no, it was great vibes out there. And then Wednesday, went to the Wells Bonner show, amazing show. Some amazing pieces on the show. And it was also great to like see what goes into like a runway event in terms of choice of models,
Yeah.
the order of the show, sound design, the actual space they used, because it was like a museum that they repurposed for the show, and even lighting and stuff like that. It was so like well put together and well thought of. Yeah.
What footwear were you wearing for the Wells Bonner show?
Okay, so because
What did you see even?
I'll get onto that. I'll answer this question first. So because Notoire has a relationship with Wells Bonner, sort of, she gifted some shoes, some Adidas shoes to us because we play indoor football, right? So futsal and that. So we had access to the Millenniums and the, I want to say, SL76s, Adidas SL76s in two colorways.
Yeah.
So the SL76s were, there was like a blue colorway, like almost like a uni blue sort of colorway.
Okay.
And a yellow. And then there was also these Adidas Millenniums, which were like a brown leather upper with a pony hair blue heel tab.
Okay.
And I wore those
Interesting.
with some trousers and a shirt.
Yeah, they're all like indoor shoes.
Yeah, exactly. So it works for what we do, and also they actually kind of look fly.
No, I can't lie. It's very decent.
Yeah. So the Millenniums were especially interesting. They're a little different because like they.
It's like, obviously, hear me out, but it's a Samba remake.
Yeah, but it's not a Samba at the same time,
Yeah.
and there's different colors going on.
It's
so
like a court Samba, it is. It's a Samba made for indoors. So obviously it has the
gum sole sort of nature to it. Yeah.
Rubber sole, gum sole. I like the Adidas logo on basically the bottom of the toe, on top of the toe. Like the small things there.
Just little adjustments.
Yeah, that just no. I guess you could say 3%. That like changes the shoe up a bit. But yeah, I like that in comparison to that SL 600. SL
SL76.
SL 76.
Yeah.
What?
Bolu, so your question.
What did you see?
What did I see? I saw some things.
Go on.
I saw some real heaters. So of course, you know, Nike did the flood.
No, but at the World's Bonner show, what did you see?
Oh, at the World's Bonner show.
Yeah. We'll start with that.
What did I see? Do you know what? I didn't really see like a crazy set of shoes. Like I can like say like, cool, I saw that. I saw a lot of World's Bonner shoes as
Obviously.
natural.
Yeah.
So a lot of Adidas collaborations were on show that day. I also did see some dunks, interestingly enough, from people that attended. I saw some boots, that kind of variation of stuff. Yeah, nothing like really too crazy. Loafers, smart shoes, you know, a range of stuff because there's a range of people there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
So yeah,
So what about in general then?
general.
What was the Paris vibe like
Paris vibe.
in terms of footwear for Fashion Week?
Obviously, like, because it was Fashion Week, it's a little different. When we were playing the Parisians on first day 1, day 2, saw a lot of Air Forces, Sambas, saw a lot of TNs from people. And then when the Fashion Week people arrived, the vibe changed a little bit. You
That's
saw
all the tabbies started coming out.
saw some tabbies, saw some boots. Obviously, like I said, Nike came with the flood, and they came through with the Air Max Thunders.
Yeah.
In the orange.
Serious.
They said you're gonna see this shoe.
Yeah.
And
They had the robot thing.
yeah, running around the little spot. I didn't actually get to see that, you know,
Yeah.
in person, because I think the day that it was happening, I wasn't aware, and I think I was also like at the World's Bonner show and like flying
Yeah,
around
there's a lot
places.
going
So,
on.
yeah, so I missed that.
But big up the people at Nike.
Yeah.
Big up our people at Nike. Big up Az.
Shout out Az, shout out FD, shout out the
yeah.
people them.
100%, man.
And yeah, like
Go watch the episodes
yeah, it's on sneakers app right now, so tap in.
and the episodes with us.
Yes,
As
on
well.
the
On the
channel.
pod,
Just
on the
search as
channel.
captures the Stockroom. FD from the future, the Stockroom. Yeah. And then after that, what else did I see? I saw some Air Max DNs out there. Saw
Not mad.
the lime green ones.
Okay.
Saw the grey ones
Lime
as
green and
well.
white, yeah.
Saw some
Grey.
Air Forces as a
Yeah.
standard. You know, you can't really miss Air Forces. What else did I see? Saw some.
Did you see a lot of? What's this? Oh, why is this word left my head? Soccer knees and all of these type of.
Do you know what? I did see some Saucony's.
I
Yeah.
want some Asics.
I saw some Asics because you know Asics are swag now, so I saw some Asics. But speaking of Saucony, I met somebody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So this segues us quite nicely. So set the scene for you. I'm with our friend as captures, and I'm like to Az, I'm trying to go to this cookout that's happening, JoeFreshGood's cookout. She said, oh, I'm gonna go there as well. She's like, do you wanna come? It's like, cool. So we fly there. So we're going the line back. Bearing in mind, yeah, when you're in Paris, it's the other side of the road. So now Az is like, I'm not really too comfortable riding limes in Paris because the other side of the road thing just messes with me.
Did you guys see the guy that got kicked? The boy that got kicked off his line bike.
What, Tyshawn?
Tyshawn.
You wish it was me. Me, I would have risen it and got him quickly.
Yeah.
What? You see my legs? See all this run that I'm doing? It's not a joke, you know. I'll catch him. But no, Tyshawn
Yeah, I
got
saw
booted
it.
off his bike.
That's so funny, bro.
That was so racially charged,
Bro, but I also think, yeah, because he was filming and he was riding mad slow.
Yeah.
Because you know in France, yeah, that cycle lane is the speed lane.
Like,
they don't stop for
They
people.
don't joke about.
Even cars get it. So I feel like he must have been speeding from a distance and was like, what are these guys doing? Dodge my man and shoom, and that was it.
You're going to learn today.
This French accent of yours, I swear down.
Je pourtant.
It's even worse because he's actually in England. When he's in Paris, it's so much worse.
Oh, you do a French accent in
Oh,
Paris?
It's so much worse.
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Bonjour, madame. Bonjour.
Anyway,
Bonsoir. Salut.
so
Salut.
we cycle, yeah, from Ellis's pop-up, the Talk Nice pop-up and Birmingham Studios pop-up. We're watching the England game, and England were playing absolute arse
As per
again
usual.
in the group stages, final group stage match. And we cycled to JoeFreshGood's pop-up, cookout. It wasn't a cookout by name and not by nature. We stepped into the venue. Vibes were great. DJ was spinning. We take a step to the right and go into the garden, and we see a barbecue rack.
Is it?
Briskets and wings posted up.
We love it.
Salads, sauces.
It's a salad.
I said, yeah, load me. a brisket sandwich, wings on the side. I was feeling what? Extra greedy. I said, before I have conversations, let me just load my belly a little bit. So,
line my stomach.
hey, quickly. So, then, after, landing my stomach small, take a walk of the room. And you're just walking around seeing people. You don't really know who you're seeing, but you're seeing people, innit?
Yeah.
So we walk around, and I'm going to send you the picture of the pool, because the pool had New Balance and JFG graphics in the water.
Oh, that's this picture he put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if, like, literally, this house, they rented out from, apparently, some old people.
First man.
I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody came and told me. The person also captive about something else. So I don't know how to fully believe them. But the person came and told me it's owned by an old couple. And apparently all they wear is ismiyaki.
Wait, apparently all they wear is ismiyaki?
Yeah.
Man.
For the last couple of years, that's all they've worn. Apparently. Alleged story.
Allegedly.
But the house was fly, bro. Like, it was a really nice set up house. And you can tell that they take care of the space they're in. And so, walking around, and I see a friend of mine, shout out Ricky, talking to somebody. So I'm like, let me go say yours to Ricky and whoever he's talking to. Not even on the film, just, walking around the room. So at this point, I'm with my boy Zion, my boy Jake. I'm like, yo, I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. So walk down, say yours to Ricky. Randy pops up, because Ricky and Randy are a package deal. So Randy puts him like, yo, Randy, what's good? And then there's someone in the middle of them.
Eman, do you know who Ricky and
Don't know
Ricky
who the hell
They're DJs in Soho. If you don't know, get to know.
Just
Shout out, hit you on the rebound quickly. Anyway, back to the room that we're navigating. So I'm saying yo to this person in the middle. He's like, hey man, how are you? And I was like, I'm good, thank you. My name's Michael. He's like, my name's Joe. I'm like, hey Joe, nice to meet you. I walk off to go and get a water. In that time that I walk off, I said, wait. Is that?
Wear your fresh goods.
Okay, wait, hold on. No. Because I know what JoeFreshGood looks like.
Oh, what Joe is this? Oh.
So I walk to the bar area, get a water, and I see J Tips. So I'm like to him, bro, like honestly, what you're doing at Saucony right now, and what you're doing is literally
It's so clean.
no, you're doing special stuff, bro. Like even from where you've come from, as in like background wise, and what you're doing.
Man said Michael gave you the trying to be like you speech.
Nah, I had to give him his flowers, man. I feel like people don't do that enough, so I had to.
Sometimes you have to.
So and he's like, yeah, bro,
Trying to be
appreciate
like
you,
you,
man.
bro.
And then so it was good to tap in with him. Went back to this circle, and I was like, are you Joe Grundon by any chance? He was like, yeah, man, that's me. I was like, no way. So we start talking, and I'm like, we did the podcast episode about you. Not to even like be weird or anything. And he was like, oh, that was you guys. I saw it. I'm like,
He's like,
I'm like, bruh. And then we speak about it, obviously. And he was like, yeah, like, I really appreciate you guys covering it, because even though it happened and it was like, I'm not the person to like toot my horn too much, but not many people spoke about it when it happened. And considering how much Joe's done and how much we understood Joe to have done, it seems strange that it wasn't talked about more.
More, yeah, man.
For whatever reason.
It's the industry full of fake. I'm joking.
Hey, man. Some people just don't get it.
They're not
Glad that we do. That's why we exist.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Grundon.
each and every time.
And then so now me and Joe and Ricky are talking about some stuff, general politics, chit chat, crepes, all the likes of that things. And then JoeFreshGood pulls up to the function, and I see him from a distance, and I don't see his face first. I see his hat, and I see his crepes, and I'm like, makes sense. He wasn't even wearing one of his crepes. He was wearing like some slip-on shoes or something.
Yeah.
So then he pulls up and Joe stops him. Joe's like, yo, Joe. And he's like, yo, Joe. And I'm like, right, that conversation. You know when you meet like somebody with the same name as you? So he's like, this is Ricky, again, who I was with. And then this is Michael. And he's like, he runs a podcast. I know you like your shoes and like you like your shows. And then I was like, hey man, how are you? He's like, good to meet you, brother. And then I was like,
Dog.
so, don't stretch it now. And I'm like, we have a podcast, and funnily enough, you spoke about Joe Grundon on our podcast, talking about how he obviously left New Balance to join Emilion Dor on like the journey that he's been on. And he was like, oh yeah, I watched that. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean you watched it?
What do you mean by that?
He was like, when Joe left New Balance, I Googled him because I wanted to see who would speak about the fact that he left. And your video came up. And I was like, raw. He's like, yeah, man. He was like, I appreciate what you guys do. Not even for the fact that like you're from a different cultural background in terms of like being from the UK, or like even the fact that you spoke about it on the podcast, because anybody can speak about it. But it was the fact that you guys did your research and you guys seemed like you knew what you were talking about without even having access to the individual that you were talking about. And I really appreciated that. And I was like, raw. Like, thank you for watching, man. And then, of course, had to put the question, what are you saying when you come to London? So now we wait and see.
I thought it was, will you marry me?
Huh?
Will you marry me?
Whoa. So now we wait and see for the time that Joe comes to London, if we can line something up. Either Joe. Both Joes are open to the idea. And so is Jay. So hopefully we can line things up for a London...
Joe and Jay.
Yeah, London episode. Speaking of Across the Waves, before I continue. Actually... Yeah, sorry. So yeah, now we wait and see when they tap in. So yeah, guys, people are watching.
Watch this space, dog.
Hey, man.
Soon.
It's deeper than rap.
Literally.
Amen.